Welcome to Learn How to Learn English. Hey, English learners. Welcome back to Learn How to Learn English.
I am Alex.
Hello, Alex. Hi, everyone. So happy to be sitting here with all of you today.
Emma, I have a question for you, and I want you to answer honestly. No performance, no pretending, just honestly.
That is either going to be a very deep question or a very embarrassing one.
Maybe both. Okay, here it is. Have you ever woken up in the morning, looked at your life, and genuinely thought, I have absolutely no idea what I am doing?
Yes. Actually, yes. More than once.
Me too. And I am going to tell you exactly when it happened. 3 years ago, I left a job that looked great on paper. Good salary, stable position, decent enough colleagues, apart from one, but we do not talk about him.
The mysterious him appears again.
He deserves his own episode, honestly. But the point is, I left a secure job to try something new. And the first 3 months after that, Emma, I was completely lost. Not a little bit lost. Not, oh, I just need a map lost. Deep, heavy, sitting in a dark room eating biscuits lost.
The biscuit stage. That is a real stage.
A very real stage. I ate so many biscuits, Emma. An alarming number of biscuits. And every morning I would wake up and that question would be there. What am I doing? Where am I going? Is this normal? Am I the only person who feels this way?
And are you the only person who feels that way?
No, not even close. And that is exactly why we are doing this episode today. Because feeling lost is one of the most universal, most human experiences there is. And it is also one of the least talked about. People pretend, they perform certainty, they act like everyone else has a plan and they are somehow the only one who does not.
And that silence, that performance of certainty, makes it so much worse because you feel alone in it. And you are not alone. You have never been alone.
So today, we are talking about it. Openly, honestly, with real vocabulary, real stories, and yes, some laughter. Because as serious as this topic is, there is something deeply funny about the specific, ridiculous ways being lost makes us behave.
The biscuit consumption being Exhibit A.
Exhibit A, exactly. By the end of today, you will have the English vocabulary to talk about this feeling. You will have real tools to navigate it, and hopefully, you will feel a little less alone in it.
And before we go any further, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and share this with someone who might be in the biscuit stage right now.
Send them this episode. It is cheaper than biscuits.
Alex, let's start simple. What does it actually mean to feel lost? Not geographically, not literally, but in life.
It is a strange thing to describe, isn't it? Because nothing is physically wrong. You can still walk, still talk, still go through the motions of a day. But inside, there is this fog, this heaviness, this question that sits with you everywhere you go. What is the point of this? Where is this all going? Is this really my life?
And in English, the simplest way to say this is, I feel lost. 3 words, but they carry so much weight. I have been feeling really lost lately. I do not know which direction to go. I feel like I am just drifting.
Drifting. That is a perfect word for it. Drifting, like a boat with no one holding the wheel. moving, but not toward anything, just floating, with no particular destination. She felt like she was drifting through her days, present but not purposeful.
And there is another word that captures it beautifully: adrift. Adrift, A-D-R-I-F-T, adjective, floating without direction, without guidance or purpose. He felt completely adrift after finishing university. He had worked toward that goal for 4 years, and now it was gone, and nothing had replaced it.
Oh, that post-graduation feeling. Emma, that is one of the most common forms of feeling lost. You spend years working toward a specific milestone, graduation, a big exam, a promotion, and then you reach it, and instead of the happiness you were expecting, there is just emptiness, a question mark. Now what?
Now what? The two most terrifying words after achieving something.
You did it! Congratulations! Now what? And this feeling, this specific disorientation, has a name. It is called a void. Void, V-O-I-D, noun, a completely empty space, a total absence of something. After finishing the project, she was left with an unexpected void. The structure that had given her days meaning was suddenly gone. He had worked so hard toward the goal that when he reached it, the void was overwhelming.
And the void is real. It is not weakness. It is not ingratitude. It is a genuinely disorienting feeling, and it deserves to be named.
Now, let's talk about something that I think is really important. Because when you feel lost, the brain does something deeply unhelpful. It looks around at everyone else, and it concludes, everyone else has it figured out. I am the only one who does not.
And that conclusion is wrong. Every single time.
Every single time, Emma. I have a friend. Let's call him Tariq.
Is Tariq real?
Tariq is very real. And Tariq is one of those people who always seems sorted. You know those people. Confident, clear-eyed, always seems to know exactly what he is doing and why.
I know exactly those people. They are terrifying.
They are. They make you feel like you missed a meeting that everyone else attended.
Ow! A meeting where they handed out the life plan and you were absent.
Exactly that meeting. So I always assumed Tariq is fine. Tariq is sorted. Tariq definitely did not spend 3 months eating biscuits. And then one evening, we were having dinner, and he said to me, Alex, can I tell you something? I have absolutely no idea what I am doing with my life.
Tariq?
Tariq, the most sordid-looking person I have ever known. Completely lost, had been for months, and had told nobody. Because, he said, he did not want to seem like he was struggling.
He did not want to seem like he was struggling. That sentence. That is why we talk about this. Because so many people are silently struggling while performing certainty to everyone around them.
And the word for that performance, the word for presenting yourself as something you are not, is facade. Facade. F-A-C-A-D-E. Noun. An outward appearance that hides the true reality. A mask. Originally, the front face of a building, the decorative exterior. He maintained a facade of confidence, while inside he felt completely uncertain. She was exhausted by the constant facade, always pretending to have answers she simply did not have.
And facades are exhausting because they take energy, real energy. to maintain a performance every single day while feeling something completely different inside.
Which is why, the moment Tariq dropped the facade, the moment he just said, "I am lost," something visibly changed in him. He looked lighter, like he had been carrying something heavy and had finally put it down.
Because naming the thing, saying it out loud, removes some of its power. The fog does not necessarily clear, but you are no longer alone in it. Now, I want to make a really important distinction. Because I think when people feel lost, the story they tell themselves is, "This means I have failed. I should be further along. I should have more answers. I should know by now."
And that story is wrong. Deeply, fundamentally wrong. Feeling lost is not failure. It is often the opposite.
Say more about that.
When you feel lost, it usually means you have outgrown something. The old path, the old plan, the old version of yourself no longer fits. And the new version, the one you are becoming, has not yet arrived. So you are in the space between. And that space feels like nothing, like emptiness, like lost.
But it is actually transition. 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 Noun. The process of changing from one state or condition to another. A passage between two places. She was in a period of transition, leaving behind who she had been and becoming who she was meant to be. The discomfort of feeling lost is often the discomfort of transition, and transition, by definition, leads somewhere.
Leads somewhere. I love that. Transition leads somewhere. It always does. The caterpillar in the cocoon is not failing. It is changing. It just cannot see it yet.
That image gets me every time. The caterpillar has no idea it is becoming something beautiful. It probably just feels strange and uncomfortable and stuck.
Stuck. That word, stuck, is one of the most important words in this whole conversation. Stuck. Adjective. Unable to move forward. Fixed in a position you cannot seem to leave. I feel completely stuck. I know I need to change something, but I do not know what. He was stuck between what he had and what he wanted, and the gap felt enormous.
And being stuck, like feeling lost, feels permanent. But it is almost never permanent. It is a phase. A difficult, uncomfortable, biscuit-eating phase.
We keep coming back to the biscuits.
The biscuits are important, Alex. They are load-bearing biscuits.
Load-bearing biscuits. That is going on a t-shirt.
What I mean is, the stuck feeling is a phase, and phases end. Not because you solve everything, but because you keep going. One small step, one brave sentence, one honest conversation. And slowly, the stuck loosens.
Okay, practical tools, real things, because we do not want to just describe the feeling and leave. We want to give you something to do with it.
First, and this sounds simple, but it is genuinely profound. Name it. Say it out loud, or write it down. I feel lost right now. I do not know which way to go. I am in a period of transition, and it is uncomfortable.
Because naming something, giving it a word, moves it from vague background dread to something specific and manageable. It goes from fog to something with a shape, and things with shapes can be worked with.
And the word for that process of turning vague feelings into clear language is articulating. Articulate. Articulate. Verb. To express something clearly and precisely in words. She sat with a journal and articulated exactly what she was feeling. And by the end of the page, the feeling was smaller. I could not move forward until I articulated the problem. Once I said it clearly, I could see it more clearly.
Articulate. Such a powerful word, and so directly useful for English learners too. Because half of language learning is finding the right word for the right feeling. And today, we are giving you those words.
Second tool, talk to someone. Not to vent, not to complain in circles, but to actually say, I am feeling lost right now. Can I talk to you about it?
And choosing the right person matters. Not someone who will immediately fix it for you or dismiss it with, "Oh, you are fine. Stop worrying."
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes, the phrase that is meant to be comforting but actually makes everything worse.
Thank you. That helps nothing. But someone who will listen, who will sit with you in it, who will not rush to the solution, but will just be present. That kind of conversation is healing.
And in English, we have a beautiful phrase for that person. Someone who really hears you. We say they are a good listener. Or, even better, we say they hold space for you. Hold space to create an emotional environment where someone feels safe to express what they feel, without judgment, without rushing. Just room. She held space for him while he figured out what he actually felt. Thank you for holding space for me. I needed to say all of that out loud.
Hold space. Write that one down. It is one of the most beautiful expressions in English and one of the most useful in any emotional conversation.
Third tool, take one small step. Not the whole plan, not all the answers, just one step. One action, small enough that you can do it today, even on the worst day.
Because when you feel lost, the instinct is to wait until you have clarity before you move. I will take action when I know the answer.
But the answer rarely comes while you are waiting. The answer usually comes while you are moving, even, and sometimes especially, in the wrong direction.
Even in the wrong direction.
Because at least then you learn something. You learn, okay, not that way. And that is information. And information is the beginning of direction.
Momentum, that word we love. momentum. Noun. The force that keeps something moving once it has started. She did not know the whole plan, but she started anyway. And the momentum of that first step carried her to the second, and the second to the third. Action creates momentum. Waiting destroys it.
And the fourth tool, and this one is the most counterintuitive, allow the uncertainty. Do not fight it. Do not rush to resolve it. Do not perform certainty you do not have. Just allow it.
Counterintuitive. counterintuitive. Adjective. The opposite of what your instinct tells you. It feels counterintuitive to sit with uncertainty, but fighting it only makes it louder.
The person who can sit with not knowing, without panicking, without forcing false certainty, that person is doing something most people never learn to do. They are practicing what psychologists call tolerance of ambiguity. Tolerance, the ability to accept something difficult without distress. Ambiguity. A-M-B-I-G-U-I-T-Y. Noun. The state of having more than one possible meaning. Uncertainty, unclearness. Life is full of ambiguity. The people who thrive are often those who can tolerate it, who do not need everything resolved and labeled to feel okay.
And that tolerance, that ability to sit in the middle of, I do not know, is a skill you can build. Not overnight, not without discomfort, but it can be built. One uncertain day at a time.
Let's take a moment here. If today is giving you something real, if you have felt this, if someone you love is in this place right now, please hit that like button.
And subscribe to learn how to learn English. This is the kind of conversation we have every week. Real English, real topics, real life.
Leave a comment below. Tell us, have you ever felt lost? What helped you most? In English, any length, we read everything.
Time for everyone's favorite segment, Pocket Words. 5 beautiful words from today. Ready to carry anywhere?
First word, adrift. Adrift, adjective. Floating without direction, without anchor or purpose. She felt adrift after the relationship ended. The structure of her days had revolved around it, and now she did not know how to fill them. He looked adrift in the conversation, like he could not find his footing. It can describe a person, a feeling, a life, and it captures something that lost sometimes does not, the sense of movement without direction. Not stuck, moving, but nowhere specific. Adrift.
Second word, purposeful. Purposeful. P-U-R-P-O-S-E-F-U-L. Adjective. Having a clear aim or intention, done with meaning and direction. She moved through her morning in a purposeful way, every action connected to something she cared about. He was not yet purposeful, but he was practicing, one intentional step at a time. And the noun, purpose, is the thing itself, the reason, the meaning. Finding a sense of purpose is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is as small as, I want to make someone's day better, and that is enough.
Third word, navigate. Navigate. N-A-V-I-G-A-T-E. Verb. To find your way through a complex or difficult situation. Originally, a sailing term, finding your route across water. She was learning to navigate the uncertainty of her career change, not perfectly, but bravely. Feeling lost is not the absence of navigation, it is the beginning of it. Navigation. Noun. Life does not come with GPS. It requires constant, imperfect, courageous navigation.
Fourth word, emerge. Emerge. E-M-E-R-G-E. Verb. To come out of something, especially after a difficult period. To appear. To surface. He emerged from the difficult year changed, quieter, but clearer. She emerged from the fog of uncertainty with a sense of direction she had not had before. Emergence. Noun. The emergence of clarity after a long period of confusion is one of the most quietly powerful experiences in life. And it is worth noting, you cannot rush emergence. The butterfly cannot be pulled from the cocoon early. It needs exactly as long as it needs, and so do you.
Fifth and final pocket word, clarity. Clarity. C-L-A-R-I-T-Y. Noun. The quality of being clear, transparent, understandable, not foggy. She longed for clarity, a clear sense of what she wanted and why. Clarity rarely arrives as a single dramatic moment. It usually comes quietly, a little at a time, through action and reflection. Clear. Adjective. I'm not completely clear on where I am going, but I am clearer than I was a month ago, and that is enough.
Time to smooth it out. Common sentences polished into natural English.
First one. I am feeling very lost inside me.
Nearly right, but inside me is a little unusual. We say it differently in English. To smooth it out, I am feeling very lost. Or, I feel lost inside. Or, I have this deep feeling of being lost. The preposition inside me needs to move. Inside works alone. Or you can say, I feel lost within myself. That is more poetic and also correct.
Second one. I don't know where I am going in my life.
Actually, this one is correct. Very natural. But let's offer a few even richer versions. I have no sense of direction right now. I am not sure what path I am supposed to be on. I feel like I am wandering without a destination. All three are beautiful, and wandering, W-A-N-D-E-R-I-N-G, means walking or moving without a fixed route, purposelessly. She spent the afternoon wandering through the city, not looking for anything, just moving. A lovely word.
Third one. My life has no sense.
This is a direct translation from many languages, but in English, we say it differently. We do not say, life has no sense. To smooth it out, my life feels meaningless right now. Or, I cannot find meaning in what I am doing. Or, things do not feel purposeful. Meaningless, without meaning. Purposeful, the opposite of that.
Fourth one. I feel like I am in the middle of nothing.
Oh, this is actually quite poetic, and the feeling is right. But in English, we have a more natural way to say it. To smooth it out, I feel like I am in limbo. Limbo, L-I-M-B-O, noun, an uncertain period of waiting between one state and another, neither here nor there. She was in limbo, not sure whether to stay or go. That in-between feeling, that is limbo, and it is uncomfortable, but it is also temporary.
Limbo. Such a useful word.
It really is. And our last one. I don't have idea of what to doing.
Two things here. First, I don't have idea needs the article. I have no idea, or I don't have any idea. Second, what to doing. After what to, we use the base verb, not the ing form. To smooth it out, I have no idea what to do. Or, I have absolutely no idea what I should be doing. I have no idea what to do. One of the most natural, most honest sentences in the English language, and absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
Practice conversation time. Let's set the scene. Two old friends meeting for coffee. They have not seen each other in a few months. One is clearly going through something. Emma, you start.
Ready. Alex, you look a bit different. Is everything okay?
Honestly, not entirely. I have been feeling a bit adrift lately, like I am just going through the motions.
What do you mean?
I mean, I wake up, I do the things, I go to sleep, and somewhere in the middle, I keep thinking, is this it?
Is this what I wanted? I feel completely lost, and I cannot even articulate it properly.
You are doing okay right now. Articulating it, I mean.
Thank you, I think. But it is like everyone around me seems so purposeful, so clear about where they are going, and I am just wandering with no particular destination.
Can I tell you something?
Please.
The people who look most purposeful are often the most scared of anyone finding out they are just as lost as you are.
You think so?
I know so, because I have been there. Last year, I was in complete limbo. I had no idea what I was doing or why. And from the outside, I looked perfectly fine. I was maintaining the facade, and it was exhausting.
What helped you?
Honestly, two things. First, I stopped waiting for the fog to clear before I moved. I took one small step, just one, and the step after that became clearer because of it.
And the second thing?
I talked to someone. I stopped pretending. I said, I feel completely lost, out loud to a friend. And the moment I said it, something shifted. Not everything changed, but I felt less alone in it.
Less alone in it. That is exactly what I needed to hear.
The void is real. The transition is uncomfortable, but you are not stuck forever. You are just in the middle of becoming something, and the middle is always the hardest part.
The middle is always the hardest part.
But it does not last forever. Nothing does. And clarity comes, not in a single dramatic moment, quietly, a little at a time, through action and honesty and conversations exactly like this one.
Thank you for holding space for me. I mean that.
Always. And scene. Did you hear every word? Adrift, articulate, purposeful, wandering, limbo, facade, void, transition, clarity, held space. All of it woven into a conversation between two real people saying real things.
Because that is the goal. Not just knowing these words, but having them ready when the moment calls for them. When a friend says, I do not know what I am doing. When you need to say it yourself. The words are there, yours, ready.
Let's bring today together.
Feeling lost is not failure. It is one of the most human experiences there is, and naming it, saying it, is the first act of courage.
The facade is exhausting. You do not have to maintain it. You are allowed to say, I do not have this figured out. And that honesty is not weakness. It is relief.
The tools. Name the feeling. Talk to someone who holds space. Take one small step. Allow the uncertainty. And remember, you are probably in transition, not lost forever, just in the middle.
And the middle, as hard as it is, always leads somewhere. The caterpillar always becomes something beautiful, but only because it allowed the process. It did not rush, it did not pretend, it just held on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Question of the day. Go to the comments and tell us, have you ever felt lost? And what one thing helped you feel less alone in it? Write in English, even one sentence. We read every single comment. And today especially, we will be there, reading, responding, holding space for you.
Please subscribe to learn how to learn English. Like this video, and please, share this with someone who is quietly in the biscuit stage right now.
Let them know they are not alone. The biscuits are valid, and so is everything they are feeling.
Next time, we are continuing this honest, real series with the topic, How to Talk About Change in English. Because feeling lost is often the beginning of change, and learning to talk about change clearly, naturally, bravely, that is its own important skill.
Subscribe so you are there the moment it goes live. Thank you for spending this time with us today, for trusting us with something this real.
You are not lost forever. You are just finding your way. And there is a difference, a beautiful, important difference.
We will see you next time on Lean How to Learn English. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Take care of yourselves.